what I want to do in this one is go through the process I use to build huge systems, like big complex systems. And it took me quite a while to sort of really figure out how to do it properly. But I think I can provide just a little bit of insight. Maybe you're a sort of a beginner intermediate coder. What I'm going to do is just go through what I do. So the first step is just step away from the computer, right? Just step away and get a pen and paper, draw out some diagrams, draw the architecture of the system, how things link together, how the communication between processes are set up, what kind of messages are sent between each process or microservice. Just step one is pen, paper, or go on Ludic Charts or Draw.io or something where you can draw boxes and lines connecting systems together. I think that's the first step. Then the next step is probably build out, so given like you drew a bunch of boxes, right? These overarching systems, draw like the sort of base code. So that could be an interface, for example. So maybe you're building a trading system and you need to build like a little program or microservice that trades. So you would build, for example, the trader interface, or maybe you'd want something that streams data like the order book data, and then what you do, you'd build the order book stream interface. So you'd have a bunch of these interfaces, or like broader abstract classes or big things like that do like general things. After that, once you've done that, you'd obviously implement each of these classes. So you'd implement those classes, and this is very important. So while implementing all these classes, you should test your code. Absolutely test your code. Why I love to test code? Well, there's actually so many reasons why you should test code, but the main one for me is that it takes off the cognitive demand. So if I test something, right, I am going to assume my test is good and I know it works, so I don't ever have to worry about that ever again. I can just move on to the next thing. And so you just keep implementing everything, and that is pretty much how I do it. Just keep iterating, and then eventually you come up with a finished product, a minimal viable product, MVP, and you can just deploy that. Now, after you've released the MVP, right, you've got it working, then the optimization comes in. Now, a lot of beginners are like, oh, I'm going to optimize straight from the start. I'm going to like do it in C++ or use some number in Python, like right off the bat. Unless you've seen it before and you know exactly what you're doing, you should optimize last. So you need to profile your code, find the bits that need to be optimized, the slow spots, right? And optimize those. And that's pretty much it. So in the comments, let me know what you build. Let me know if this process helps, and I'll see you in the next one.